You are looking plausibly live at Greensburg Salem High School. We say that on Brent Musburger's Last Night, as tonight the Highlands Golden Rams prepare to hit the road against the Lions of Greensburg Salem. Along with the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik. CJ Timmons will be along a little bit later on. And Dean, out here at Greensburg trying to return the favor to the Lions, who the Rams beat the first time they played. Friday night was a good night for the Rams, beating Armstrong. Was that the aberration, or was the losing streak the aberration?
Well, Mike, I call it the Coach Hutchinson effect. If you know, Coach Hutchinson coaches most of our guys as seniors in AU basketball. And they always want to show their best against him, and I think our two best games of the year were both against Armstrong. Friday night, Mike, we had 9 3-pointers. Is that the aberration? I don't know, but having Coach Hutchinson and Micah Mesa, remember, he was there, our all-time leading three-point shooter, to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. I think the kids wanted to show them what they had, and they delivered that night with 9 3-pointers. So we're going to find out tonight, Mike, I think.
Yeah, we are. A lot of the folks here at Greensburg trying to figure out what's going on with us. I said, we're trying to figure out what's going on with us.
Ain't that the truth?
One thing that's been a constant here, even over the losing streak, the Highlands defense has really picked it up, and that's been a good thing for them.
And, you know, that's the difference we're looking for here in the second half. Got to continue to play defense. Defense gets us into transition. Transition gets us good shots. And the other day, Mike, I thought the key was we gave up the good shots to get better shots. Did a good job there. I think that's the formula to get us out of this funk we've been in most of the year. The problem is, and you get to hear this from a lot of our people, is we know they can do it. That's the bothersome part. It's why don't they?
Well, the old gunner Bob Prince used to talk about something he called hidden vigorish. The more one thing happened, the closer you were to something else happening. Greensburg Salem hasn't won a game in section. Is tonight the night they do?
Well, Mike, you know, as you said, you get one game closer every game you play. We're on the road on a Tuesday night. It's a section game. They're going to win one someday. It can't be tonight again. Winning a section game has to be our number one priority. And what we said Friday continues today, Mike. Take care of business.
Well, that is
taking care of business. Let me tell you about Career Training Academy. Attention high school seniors. You can learn the skills you need to start a career in the high-demand field of healthcare in less than a year. Serving the 8K Valley for over 35 years, Career Training Academy provides the tools and support you need to start a professional career in medical or dental assisting or medical billing and coding. Invest in yourself. Visit us on the web at careerta.edu or stop into our beautiful new building located at Hillcrest Plaza in Lower Borough. Give us a call at 724-337-1000 and make sure to ask about a new phlebotomy program. Your career is waiting at Career Training Academy.
All right, tip-off coming up. Highlands at Greensburg Salem, and it's right after this. All right, we are back, getting ready for the starting lineup. CJ Timmons joins us for the first time. You ready? He's ready. Yes, sir, he says. He's good. He was watching us the other night, so I know he's got this.
Big JV win for them today. CJ hit a 3-pointer.
Hit a 3, we heard that.
Great defender, too. That's always liked about CJ. Always played defense for us.
That's right. He played for you last year, so that's a good thing.
Undefeated.
You're an undefeated team, right? Well, you had Johnny Christ, Lou Cochran.
Yep, I knew when to get in.
And out.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, starting lineup for Highlands, Dan.
All right, we got Luke Cochran out at the point there shaking hands. He'll get some action tonight. And again, we have Dom Martinkus not here tonight due to illness.
He's sick, yeah.
Corey Myers going to dress for him tonight for the
That's why Corey's not with us.
Exactly.
The CJ slid right in.
And we're going to start 0. Braden Timmons, senior, 6'4", averages 10 points per game. 6-foot senior, number 1, Ryan Boda, averaging 12.1. He's got a long sleeve shirt on, Mike. It's 300 degrees.
It is so warm in here. I don't have enough clothes to take off.
Johnny Christ wears number 20. He averages 2.2. The freshman is 6'2". Number 24, R.J. Rigger, averaging 10.9. 6-foot senior. And our leading scorer, number 30, Mitch Dezort, 6'2" senior, coming in averaging 23.4. Puts him in 10th place in the WPL in scoring.
All right, the Greensburg Salem Lions 6-11, 0-7 in section. The Rams 8-9, 3-4 in section. Highlands can go a long way towards cinching up a playoff spot with a win here tonight. They
had a nice win the other night, Mike. They beat a good Ringgold team.
They did. That broke a 7-game losing streak that they had, and one of of their assistants tell me they played the best game they played all year against us at Highlands and lost by 30. So
how about that? Number 24, Jalen Page, a 5'10 freshman. That's one of the reasons why, Mike. They're starting freshmen. It's tough when you start freshmen. Number 2, A.J. Sharp, a 5'6 sophomore. That's their backcourt.
6' junior, number 0,
Double zero, Marvell McGowan, 6' junior.
They scored 40 points against Kiski. They lost 46-40. McGowan had 24.
They had a nice game against Ringgold, too, so he's the guy to watch out for. Number 20, Sam Sweeney, a 6'4 senior. And the other senior leader they have is number 34, Clay Palmer, 6'2 senior.
And Clay Palmer's that big inside player. As I said, just looking at him, I'm guessing he might play football.
He does look like he has nice size, and I was talking to Coach Mankins before the game, and Mike, one thing about it, he has a very young team, and he's really young when he goes to the bench. 4 out of the 5 guys that get into the rotation, all freshmen.
Golden Beach Drumline.
The Golden Beach Drumline. We showed them at the end of the pregame. They are sitting over across the way. Maybe we'll catch some of their action a little bit later on. So we're set to go here. Again, a loss by Greensburg Salem tonight will eliminate them from playoff possibilities. So that will take care of that. We have had 2 clinchings so far. Gateway is clinched. Kiski is clinched. And now we're waiting for the last 2 or 3, depending upon what happens between Highlands, Franklin, and Armstrong. So here we go. Rieger drives right. It's going to be a long night if we can go 7 seconds at a time. Foul on the Lions. We'll try to get these very important fouls. A.J. Sharp picks it up, the sophomore. Rams will key it in. Rams dressed in their visiting brown uniforms with the golden white trim. The Golden Lions dressed in the home whites. Now to Kreis. Quickly back out to Boda. Right side to Zord. Got a man in the air, drives to the basket with a runner. It's too strong, but Timmons is on the weak side, and Timmons goes back up and in. And the Rams lead it 2-0. Braden Timmons had 13 the first time these two teams played.
That's what Braden does, Mike. Picked up the garbage that time, laid it right in. Full court pressure by the Golden Rams. As you do to young teams, Mike, you pressure them.
Now McGowan got it to Page. Page didn't start the first time. He's found his way into the starting lineup. This is Sharp, high posting to Palmer. Now hands it off to Sharp. Got caught in the air, got around Boda, but blocked by Kreis, and Timmons controls it.
They got numbers, Mike.
Here's Boda. Long cross court to Rieger. Pump fake. Now back to Boda. He's wide open. Steps back. 3 ball, and off the rim, no good. Rebound to Jalen Page.
And while we had numbers, Mike, Sharp had fallen on the defense. It took him a while to get up. I was trying to take advantage of it.
Here's McGowan.
Straight man-to-man by the Golden Rams.
Back out to Sharp. Now McGowan takes control between circles. He drives it in and kicked it back out to Sweeney. Page into the lane with a running hook. High off the glass, no good, and Kreis the rebound. Quickly ahead of the pack is Timmons. Timmons got a man in the air and laid it in. It's 4-0.
Great pass by Ryan Boda that time down to Timmons. He knocks it home. Highlands leads 4-0.
You get Braden going early offensively. That can help too.
Sweetest sign of a fast break might get silenced. The ball never hit the floor. Oh, there's
now we got a man hit the floor and an offensive foul on Jalen Page, the freshman, his first.
Johnny Kreis took that charge. Freshman also.
Now, one of the big problems in game 1 for Greensburg was that Big Palmer got in foul trouble early, and that hurt them trying to get somebody to match up with Braden, and Braden had a big night.
We talk about Johnny, Mike. Remember the other night Mike and Mason was here critiquing his foul shooting?
Yeah.
He did keep his word. He sent them a text.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep, so
there's Mitch
up on it.
with the lay-in, and the Rams lead it 6-0. Yeah, what Mike had said was he wasn't finding a target with his eyes originally. He was looking at the floor first, and he wasn't starting in shooting position. He started straight up and then got down. He needed to start in shooting position.
Hopefully we'll get to the line.
Those are something that an untrained eye like mine would have no idea, but Mike caught it right away. So there's a walk, turnover, Greensburg at 5:36. The Rams lead 6-0. Busy week for Highlands. Friday night we will be at Kiski, and then Saturday 2 o'clock a home game against Deer Lakes. That's an ad. That game will not be on television, but we will be doing it, and it will be on internet only. The Highlands High Football channel on YouTube.
That'll probably be up Sunday.
Saturday day game. I'm hoping to get it up Saturday night.
There you go. Even better.
Friday's going to be the challenge. We can't go out and have any fun Friday night.
Well, you're on the other side of the road.
Yeah, exactly. So that'll be
I'll
Timmons
be
got his own
famously
rebound. Put it up and in, and draws the foul.
Big night for Braden already, Mike. He's got 6. Controlling the glass. And that's one thing, Mike, if you look at the Greensburg lineup they have out there, there's not an answer for Braden.
No, there's not. Now some substitutions as number 40, Isaac Winston, comes in the game. We did not see him the first time. Braden Timmons at the line.
Misses the foul shot.
But only down 4, C.J. Stroh.
How about that? Braden Timmons got his foul shooting percentage up to 45, Mike. That's a long way because he was down pretty low.
Yeah, it was.
Johnny getting out now. They're going that 1-3-1 trap, Mike. 8-0
Highlands. 33 is Jack Oberdorf. He's a three-point shooter from outside. Here's McGowan, and the Rams have held him down so far. McGowan now tries to go in against Rieger. Rieger shut him down. McGowan threw up a left-hander, and it goes. First basket of the night for the Lions. 8-2 Highlands.
Ooh, Johnny went
on a reach around. McGowan stole it off of Boda, but knocked it out of bounds.
Boda went to peak when he saw Johnny come streaking. That's when McGowan made his move.
And I think he was telling whoever he was going to intend it to, hey, catch me over here. There was no eye contact, and Ryan wanted to pass it.
I got to whisper in Johnny's ear about your call you have waiting for him.
So waiting, too. Here's Rieger.
Here it comes.
Here it comes. Here's Johnny. He almost laid it in, but that's good enough. He almost dunked it. See, perfect.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
I like it, too.
I need a breakaway dunk.
Yeah,
it'll work out beautifully. Nearly a steal, but Page got around that. 10-2 Highlands. Now a long jumper's a grazer. Went off a hand. I think that's going to be Greensburg Salem ball.
That was good refereeing there, Mike.
They gave it to Highlands.
Yeah.
That went off the Rams. The ball was tipped out of the basket by, I think it was Timmons. And Craig Mankins with a few thousand words for the official down to our right.
Braden Timmons just threw his gum in the stands, and he looked like, I'll be back to get that later. I used to have players like that. They'll come and fall out, they'll throw it aside, go back and get it later.
Boda with a lay-in. Just took it right to the basket on a dribble drive, and it's 12-2 Rams.
Those are tough kids when they do that.
Now a double team, but a steal by Rieger. Rieger drives it in. It went off the foot of Christ out of bounds.
RJ's ready to lay that one in, and Johnny tried to help out. Got his foot in the way there. First Highlands turnover. They've already forced 2. And that pressure, Mike, what they're doing, Greensburg, they try to get the ball in the middle of the floor, but Highlands just had excellent traps at that time, even in the middle. That's the hardest trap to set, is right in the middle.
Mel Oberdorf able to control it.
He's another freshman, Mike. He played a lot in the first game.
He started. He shot 3 threes that night. Now they tried to work it over to Winston, but he lost it out of bounds. The pressure's giving the Lions all kind of trouble right now. 12-2 Highlands, 3:22 left first quarter. Rams trying to win their second in a row for, I believe, the third time this year. For the second time this year. They've only had 1 2-game winning streak. That's it.
No 3-game winning streak.
No.
Ouch. Hopefully that changes tonight and into Friday.
And into Saturday while we're at it.
Yeah, why not?
There's a drive by Rieger all the way in, missed it. Timmons had the rebound. Winston battled him, and they dug it out of there.
Like, he's wearing something on his hand. Remember he was holding it the other day?
McGowan missed it. It's tipped. Comes loose. Lions make the dive for it. It goes out of bounds. Highlands will keep it now at 2:51.
Take a look there, Mike. You see on his right hand?
On Braden, yeah.
You remember he was flexing it the other day.
Right. I thought that's where he kept his gum.
Have to find out what's going on there.
Rams key it in front of their bench. Tyler Stachinski in the blue tonight. No coat on Stosh. He never wears one, or rarely. Especially when it's 700. Plant life is forming in the corner. It's like an ecosystem. Desort for 3, in and out, no good. Rebound, Christ battled it away.
Knocked it out of there.
Came right to Rieger, but they say RJ traveled and turned it over at 2:36.
I did not see that one.
Nor did I.
Second Highlands turnover. They're going to keep the pressure on.
Penn's in Nashville tied at 1. We keep this in real time. This is for our edification. McGowan drives into the basket, left-handed up and down.
And Mike, that's what we got to stop. That happened against Gateway too. We're letting guys get around the corner, and that gives them easy access to the basket.
McGowan has all 4. Boda got shut off. It's tipped, and it's stolen for a moment. They battle on the floor. Look at Tonelli over there. And a timeout, Greensburg Salem. Great job by Ryan Thomas to dive to the floor for the Lions.
Kept that one alive.
In the nation, it's dedicated licensed professionals protecting your family. At Nationwide Insurance, we just call them agents. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Mel and John at the Boucher Agency want to help you relieve some of the stress involved with insuring your new teen driver. Ask about the Nationwide Insurance Young Driver discount. When you compare, no one beats, get it, beats Nationwide's rates for young drivers. Join the nation that cares. Call your hometown Nationwide agents, Sean and Mel, 724-224-4300. They have evening and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, the Bouchers and Nationwide are on your side.
There you go, Mike. There's the drums.
Oh, that's going to be for every commercial. That's going to be great.
Yeah, background music.
How awesome is that? Not distracting at all. You love a pep band, so do I.
Yep.
So, I used to have one out at Knock, I remember. We had one at Highlands for a brief time. Yeah.
Great horns.
Great horns, yeah.
We tried
it's kind of like the Chicago of pep bands.
Yep,
yeah.
we tried to get our pep band back. Never can get
Hey, Chicago's playing a Bucko game this year.
I'm going.
Yeah, that sounds like a winner. Here's McGowan, fouled on his way to the basket. He'll shoot 2. At 2 minutes left, first quarter.
It's in August.
It's a Friday night. I believe they're playing San Diego.
We'll be there. Brady.
Have you seen Chicago before?
I saw them at the Civic Arena, my first concert ever, 1971.
Hello.
And they go back that far.
I saw them at Star Lake, whatever. It was Chicago and Huey Lewis.
I saw Huey Lewis
I saw Huey Lewis at a Bucko game. McGowan makes the first.
I saw Huey Lewis at the Boston Commons. Mm-hmm. I was in Boston. We were at the Cheers bar, and Huey Lewis was doing a concert in the square.
McGowan 1 out of 2. He's got all 5 Greensburg Salem points after 24 the other night. He only had 6 the first time they played at Highlands. 12-5 Rams, less than 2 to go. Tonelli for 3. He had 2 the other night, in and out. McGowan the rebound.
And then I paid to see him at the Civic Arena, and I'm dating myself. I keep saying the Civic Arena.
Whoa, 3 from way downtown by Jeff Mankins.
Coach's son, we heard, Mike.
Yes.
Coach has to love that.
And now turnover, 12-8. Greensburg Salem has cut into that Highlands lead, which was as many as 10.
Mankins only a freshman.
Oh, McGowan goes behind the back and then got fouled out top. Before he shot it at 118. That's team foul number 2 against the Rams.
Jeff Mankins, we're number 5, 6-foot freshman.
That foul is on. Oh, it's on the Lions. I'm sorry. It's on Greensburg Salem's 40.
Offensive foul.
Isaac Winston, offensive foul off the ball. So that turned out well. Boda brings it up. Closing in on a minute, first quarter. Highlands 12, Greensburg Salem 8.
Nice backdoor pass.
Dishort plays it in.
Ursus, great pass. He checks in the lineup for Christ. Delivers immediately.
14-8, Highlands by 6. Less than a minute. Here's McGowan. Now Oberdorf. Jump ball. And I can't see the arrow.
Possession
the arrow belongs to Highlands. Okay, it's down there at the table.
You see it right down there, Mike?
Right over the right shoulder of the Greensburg Salem scorekeeper in the striped shirt. Steve Meaner to his left. Lynn Job, the athletic director, thanks to her for the accommodations tonight. They do a first-class job up here, football too, and we've been there. Now Mankins worked it out top to McGowan, and now we'll reset things, 35 seconds. This is Palmer. They tried for the handoff, now they work the weave out top, and a jumper by Parsons off the rim, no good, rebound Ursic. Rams trying to get it forecourt here with 25 seconds.
Well, they play for the last one. That's the
and
play.
They'll have the arrow.
Yep.
Here's Tonelli. 18 seconds. Out to Rieger.
It looks like they're going to wait.
And they go back into 4 corners to set up 1 shot. Leading by 6. 8 seconds. High posting Ursic needs some help. Desort off the screen. Lets it go. 3 ball off the rim. Rebound Palmer. Mitch thought he was fouled, and that's the end of the first quarter here at Greensburg Salem with the score. Highlands 14 and the Lions 8. Your turn.
Mitch says I'm bad, but I'm not that bad. I got fouled. 2017 is upon us. You need a new bathroom or a game room. You want to talk to B&E Home Renovations when it comes to your family in the new year. With over 100 years of combined experience, owner Brian Nee and his crew guarantee your job will be complete on time, exactly the way you want it. Customer service is their top priority. Visit their website today at benehomerenovations.com or find them on Facebook for money-saving offers. Give Brian a call today at 724-351-3172 for a free estimate. B&E Home Renovations, where the bee is always busy.
Listen. They're pretty good, aren't they?
World renowned, as they were introduced earlier.
Well, at least they're Westmoreland County renowned.
That's for sure.
Bump, 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 bump.
Greensburg Salem comes in averaging 50 a game, giving up 58. Highlands averaging 66, giving up that same 58 points.
Halftime, North Carolina 42, Pitt 36. Scoreboard brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. You can email masonelitehoops@comcast.net. They'll fix your free throw shooting. I can't wait for Johnny to get there so we can see it.
We got to get him there. That's right. He had the opening, Mike.
Desort's wide open. 25 right down the middle of the now. No good. Rebound. Palmer, the senior, 34. 6-point Highland lead. McGowan traveled. He slid as he got into the foul line, extended and turned it over. Another one for Greensburg Salem. You said coming into the night, Highlands and their opponents had turned it over the same amount of times.
232 times
amazing.
Each. Amazing. 13.6 a game.
After 17 games to have a stat like that be even.
Yep. Amazing.
Well, it's time to turn that the other way now that we've caught it. Desort, right elbow. Puts it on the floor, got around a man, drives in, missed a shot, but there's Price on the weak side with the putback. He's got 4.
He was above the rim on that one, Mike.
McGowan back the other way, 16-8, Rams by 8. Another low-scoring affair here in this section. When you go on the road, you're not too worried about style points. Play good defense and do the little things right. Now off a screen.
Look out.
The 3 ball is missed by Williams. Price was ahead of the pack, but couldn't get it to him. Boda now drives it in. Desort out of the corner. Desort goes baseline, threw up a wild one, bodies all over the place, but there's Timmons with the reverse. And Braden's got 8, and the Rams lead at 18-8.
Mitch got 8 bruises, I can tell you that. He's been on the floor a few times.
Yep. Well, that's typical for him.
Yep. It seems that we're a little closer. You can hear it more.
Yeah, we're really close tonight. We have a little booth area, very similar to Freeport, but not as cramped. Price. Mainly because there aren't as many people here. The Freeport gym was always packed, that old thing, when we were in there.
Had a big one the other day over Indiana, Mike.
Boda puts it on the floor and got it to Mitch in the corner.
They're tied for their section lead.
Yeah, they are. Big win they had. Crossover move to Desort. All the way to the basket, lays it up and in. Hits a deck again.
Hurt, Mike.
And Mitch now went down on his knee.
I knew the way he was just falling around there, Mike. It was just a matter of time before he landed funny. He really landed funny on that.
He did. Well, let's take a timeout while they tend to Mitch. Highlands leading at 20-8, and we'll be right back. All right, Mitch Desort under his own power with a little bit of a limp. CJ thinks he might have hyperextended it a little bit when he came down.
And he didn't get hit, Mike. That was a weird thing. Sometimes
he didn't.
You anticipate getting hit. They're going to charge Highlands a timeout here, Mike.
That gives us a chance. B&J Sports, located 1605 Freeport Road, Natrona Heights, has been outfitting our local sports teams and the great fans of the AK Valley for more than 5 decades. Did you talk about the plaques for Hall of Fame the other night?
Beautiful plaques.
That Glenn made up for Rich Falter and Micah Mason. They were tremendous. When it comes to all of your sporting goods needs, look no further than B&J Sports. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide that personal touch, from team uniforms and trophies to any and all sports equipment. You just can't beat the service at B&J Sports. They're open 9 to 5, weekdays and Saturdays 9 till noon. So stop in today or give Glenn a call, 724-226-2762. 5 decades says it all. B&J Sports.
Mike, we've had a little sickness run through the team, but we've been very fortunate injury-wise, and you hope that's nothing serious with Mitt.
Right, and I'll get him a little blow now. Romello Freeman's going to come into the Highlands lineup. They play us out of the timeout. I like that. So right now we'll have Timmons, Rieger, Freeman, Kreis, and Tonelli. 6:06 left first half. Highlands 20, Greensburg Salem 8. That's the Rams' biggest lead. McGowan forecourt. And now a travel as
he ran into his own player.
He did. Tyler Williams getting out of control as he got in toward the basket. Williams had 7 points at Highlands, number 21. He had a couple threes in that one. I don't see his bench being attended to by anyone. No, he's just sitting next to Corey Dotchin on the Highlands bench. Probably just needs a little bit of a blow here.
At least he can get some ice on it.
So Rieger brings it up. Less than 6 to go, first half. Rieger all the way to the basket. Used the glass. Oh, in and out. Went halfway down, and now a jump ball. This will go to Greensburg Salem at 5:48.
There's the two big guys in there. Clay Palmer.
TJ Tarr, number 10, coming into the lineup.
TJ, here's a surprise, another freshman, Mike.
We saw him briefly in the first game, too. Tarr goes all the way in. He got bumped. Bodies all over the place. This has been like a football game so far. Tenilli got it to Freeman.
He walked.
He did. Got his dribble back, though. Long cross court by Tenilli. Got it over to Christ. Christ, nice dump down to Timmons.
No foul.
No foul there. They said it was blocked by McGowan and out of bounds.
Beautiful ball movement by
Actually, Jalen Page, I think, got a hand on that 24 and knocked it out of there for the Lions.
As we said in pregame, they were giving up good shots or better shots. That's a good example there. Just couldn't finish it.
Mitch going to the locker room. So we'll try to figure out what's going on with him.
Once again, Timmons surprised to get the turnover call. He says, again, I can't miss the rim from 1 foot away without being fouled.
Maybe he was just getting a drink. Corey went off with him. I think he just went out to walk it off.
Yeah,
maybe take a run in the hallway.
Right.
There's a pretty long hallway behind us outside of the gym here.
One's that stiff enough.
Great facility, by the way. We've seen playoff games here.
Yep.
Saw Jess Strom drop in the 40s one night in a girls' game.
Romella gets it.
And then nearly went over and back. Got a free.
Ooh.
Tried to throw it in there, but knocked away by Palmer as he stuck the leg out.
One dribble too many.
Palmer back the other way, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line.
By great basketball tradition here, Paul Sapochny was here for years. 2009, which was a pretty good year for us, was even better for them. They went to the PIA Western Championship.
They beat Hampton in that game, which was 46-45. The game was at Gateway. That's the last playoff game they've won.
Is that right?
2009. They went on to the state finals, played Archbishop Carroll, and lost 75-54. The game was played at Bryce Jordan Center at Penn State.
Section champs back in 2012, 11.
Paul Sapochny here for 29 years, won 399 games. Palmer will get a second.
And now he's at Riverview, so he's picked his 400 up along the way.
Rieger picked up that foul. 14 fouls against Greensburg Salem, only 2 against the Rams. High posting at Timmons, now to Christ. Needs some help. He's going to take it all the way to the basket and get fouled on his way in. And now we'll get a look at that new free throw shooting technique.
Well, first thing is, let's see if he looks at the floor.
One of the ones he made was against Greensburg Salem, by the way.
Old habits are hard to break, too, Mike.
Mitch DeSort's checking back in. So that's good news.
Okay, let's take a look at Johnny. Yeah, he's looking at the floor. And has threes up. Mm-hmm. You can lead a horse to water, Mike.
Rams going to play with 6? No, they got 5.
5. RJ,
I think they only had 4 for the first foul. Second one by Christ on the way. That's good.
What? He didn't look down, Mike.
Maybe, you know what? He probably remembered after he got up there. 5 points for Johnny Christ, 21-9.
Okay, Mike, it worked. Keep on him.
A.J. Sharp between circles. Less than 4.5 left first half. Highlands 21, Greensburg Salem 9. Took a little extra half a step there, but got away with it. Now McGowan. Sharp right side against Boda. Palmer tried to work baseline, but he walked. Another turnover for Greensburg Salem. They got to be near in double figures in that department.
7-4.
So now it's Boda, Tenilli, DeSort, Christ, and Timmons.
Good to see Mitch back out there.
Desort, crossover move. Goes all the way in, high off the glass, missed the shot. Rebound, Christ chased it down.
Nice hustle by Johnny.
Back to Boda, around a crushing screen by Timmons. Off the rim, no good. He puts a pick into you feel it. Danilli dives on the floor, jump ball.
Possession arrow goes to
Lions get it back.
Yep. Uh-oh, guess what? They had it wrong.
They had it wrong, they did.
Yep.
So Highlands gets it.
How you like that? They changed it.
We should have our own arrow up here. They should put possession arrow on the iPad. I'd go for that. Boda, oh, nice off the inbound, and Christ laid it in. Johnny Christ having his best scoring game as a varsity player. He's got 7, and the Rams lead at 23-9.
And on that play, Mike, it takes patience.
Steal by Danilli.
Nice job.
Got it to Christ.
Beautiful
Great
pass.
no-look pass to Zordi, lays it in. Now, when they're unselfish with the basketball like that and get it moving around, they look horrendous. 25-9.
Danelli did a great job on his back, Mike.
No, he's been on the floor a lot tonight. McGowan with a jumper off the front rim, no good. Boda jumped too early.
Yep.
McGowan got it back. Marvell McGowan has 7 of the 11 Greensburg Salem points. He had 24, they're 40 the other night. And McGowan stole it. Got it back in, but Christ got it, laid it in, and drew the foul.
Johnny Christ coming out party with 9 here, 3:03 to go in the first quarter. Highlands leading 25-11. Back to the line we go.
Make it 27.
Don't look down.
So Christ a chance to complete the three-point play. And the defense has been constant here in the past month or so. They had those problems over Christmas time, and they fixed that. And Christ nails it 2-3. You have to tell Micah.
I'll tell him
10 points for Johnny Christ. 28-11. Highlands by 17. Now they go forecourt. Here's Sharp. McGowan left side. Nice crossover move against Danilli with the 360, and he draws the foul. Well, quite a spinorama that time by McGowan. Likes to favor the left hand for sure.
Braden Timmons going to get his second.
And Marvell will go to the line and shoot a pair at 2:49. First one gets the roll. Friendly hometown roll. Marvell's got 8
of the 12.
Greensburg Salem will be at Gateway on Friday. Gateway very close to pretty much cinching up the section. Second one is good. And Gateway will be at Highlands Tuesday night for senior night. 28-13. Highlands by 15.
Can't believe it's senior night already, Mike. Wow.
There's only 2 weeks left.
Yeah.
We're in the last 2 weeks, and then we get the playoffs. And Rams still have some work to do to get themselves there, but they keep playing like this, they will. Desort gave up the dribble, needs some help, got it back to Timmons. Now Mitch will retake control.
There's a huge hole right underneath the basket.
Luke Cochran into the lineup.
2 freshmen out there for Highlands. See it right down the right-hand side, Mike?
Yep.
Right there, right where Timmons fielded.
Lead it in for Timmons. They say it went off, and Timmons out of bounds as Palmer put the body into him. Now Rieger's going to come back into the lineup. Tonelli gets a break, and good minutes by Christian.
Yep, nice job.
28-13.
5th Highlands turnover.
Marvell McGowan, 0-0. Worked around a couple men, went in with a runner, and he drained it. But Dean, you can see he's a scorer.
Yep.
There are shooters and there are scorers. Looks like Marvell's a scorer. Mitch is a scorer.
Jeff Mankins just shoved
Rieger.
from
Now we got away from the ball, foul underneath. I think this one's going on Highlands. It might be on Johnny Christ. Let's see. It is.
His first.
Team foul number 4 against Highlands. Neither team in the bonus, although Greensburg Salem will go in with the next Highlands foul. Highlands has committed 6.
If you watch this on YouTube, back it up and watch Luke Cochran on that possession, Mike. Number 5, Jeff Mankins, 2-hand shove in the back. Nobody saw it.
No. Lions against pressure. And McGowan gets it forecourt between circles. Page right side against Boda. Now they come out on a hedge. Christ forced a bad pass, but Winston was able to control it. Now McGowan will take it back. 1:40 left first half. McGowan gets it on the floor. Back out, Winston. Foul line jumper, 15, good. Isaac Winston's first basket of the night. It's 28-17, Highlands by 11.
Nice job of beating the heads that time. Johnny went on heads, then dropped back in, and Winston stepped in the spot.
Boda all the way to the basket, high off the glass, missed it. Timmons got a hand on it, but it came to Page. Loose, great job by Rieger to get a piece. They battle, Mankin's on the floor, another jump ball.
Yep, Boda hustling too.
And this time it will belong to the Lions at 112.
In section tonight, Mike, big one for Armstrong. They're hosting Gateway. Armstrong may give them a game there. You know why, Mike? Gateway played yesterday. They played against Indiana at home. They beat them 50-49. But you know that Monday, Tuesday, second one on the road, the way Armstrong plays defense.
And it was only 38-31 the first time.
Yep. That would not help us.
No, actually it wouldn't, would it?
Nope.
Wouldn't surprise us, though.
No.
Here's Mankins. Out top to McGowan. Steps back for three. Here it comes off the front rim. Rebound. Oberdorf saved it for a moment, but it came right into the hands of Cochran. With less than a minute, Highlands wants to push it. Rieger right side. Head fake. Drives in. Hooked it out to Cochran. He lets a three go. It's off the front rim.
Coach Hutch is a good friend of mine, Mike, and talked to him after the game. I said, we're going to find a way to get Franklin Regional out of that. That way, us Armstrong,
get Armstrong
Kiski, and Gateway good.
Here's McGowan, 30 seconds left. 11-point Highlands lead. They've led by as many as 17. 5 seconds closely guarded. Good job by Rieger defensively.
That's defense when you get that call, Mike. 10th turnover. Franklin Regional, by the way, is playing Kiski tonight at Franklin Regional.
And we will be at Kiski on Friday. Chance to say hi to AD Dan O'Neill before he leaves. I think he's out at the end of February. He's retiring.
Mike, interesting what they're doing there. They didn't get a lot of football coaching candidates, so they showed Dan the door so they could open an AD and football coaching vacancy.
They try to get somebody to take both.
And that's not a dumb move on their part.
No.
Smart move.
Oh, Boda opened up like the Red Sea, but he missed a layup.
He just took the right-hander.
He did.
Oh.
They're not going to call it. Now we're going to have a half-court by Page off the rim. Nearly went in. The first half is over. Highlands with a 28-17 first half lead. Another season of Golden Rams basketball can mean only one thing. Post game at the Anchor Inn. Joe, Andy, and Dee continue a family tradition started way back in 1953. A great home cooked meal without having to do the cooking. The original Anchor Burger is always a favorite. Hey, Eddie had the hot sausage the other night. It seemed like he really liked it. Yeah. Full wings, of course, not the pieces with those AK Valley style wings that I like. I think might be Saturday afternoon. I don't know. Make sure to ask about the Blue Plate Special, which comes, of course, on a blue plate. No reservations are needed. The kitchen's open till 11. So there's plenty of time to stop by the Anchor after the game. Mike and I will be there, so make sure to stop by and say hey. That's the Anchor Inn, Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. Welcome aboard. We're at halftime. It's Highlands 28, the Greensburg Salem Lions 17. Timeout. Back with stats right after this. All right, we are back at Greensburg Salem with the Highlands Golden Rams leading it at halftime 28-17. Quickly, I'll go through Greensburg Salem scoring because there's not much of it. Marvell McGowan has 11. Jeff Mankins has 3 and Isaac Winston has 2. Clay Palmer with 1 foul shot, and that's their total of 17. You get the Rams over there, Dan?
Yeah, Mike, not much on our scoring page either from as far as volume goes. Only 4 players have scored. Mitch DeZord has 8. Braden Timmons has 8. Ryan Boda has 2. And a surprise tonight, hopefully a coming out party for Johnny Christ. 10 points to lead the Golden Rams, and more importantly, 2 or 3 from the foul line.
Halftime stats brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops. They're at Pittsburgh Mills Mall on the web, masonelitehoops.com. So the second half about to begin. Let's see what the Rams have for them here. Leading at 28-17, trying to win their second in a row, even the record at 9-9. It'd be 4-4 in section, then go into Kiski on Friday night on a little bit of an uptick, winning 2 in a row. They lost the game against Kiski earlier this season at Highlands. by a score of 66-59. Another one of those games that the Rams led in the fourth quarter and then lost it coming down the stretch. Wireless Zone is the largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America, offering the latest cell phones, accessories, and service. Wireless Zone is the place with the hottest devices at the coolest prices. Stop in today and see what makes Verizon the world's largest and most reliable network. Wireless Zone has 13 area locations, including 6 in the AK Valley. Rams fans, your Wireless Zone headquarters are at the Walmart Plaza next to GNC, or at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall next to JCPenney and across from Victoria's Secret. You can find the Wireless Zone store nearest you by visiting wirelesszone.com.
Tell everybody what I'm doing, Mike.
Right now, the Dean is posting on Facebook. We got pictures going on. Our social media director, as crazy as that is to believe.
Use my Verizon Wireless.
Smartphone. He's got the Samsung phone that doesn't explode.
That's right.
And
it's called the Core Basic. That means this is as easy as it gets. And if I can work it, anybody can. Check them out at Verizon Wireless.
Highlands moves right to left in the second half, dressed in a traveling brown.
I can't spell IBM, Mike.
Rieger for three.
Boom.
Down, nothing but nylon. R.J. Rieger's first points of the night.
He must have heard us saying that he wasn't on the board yet.
31-17, Highlands by 14. They've led by as many as 17 tonight.
Balanced scoring, 14 in the first quarter, 14 in the second quarter for the Golden Rams.
Marvell McGowan right in front of us. Rieger on him. Tries to go crossover. Now went with the right hand, and Christ got him with the body, got him with the hip.
This will be Johnny's second.
McGowan will shoot two at 7:28. These guys were only 5 and 17 a year ago. They're 6 and 11 this year. So Craig Mankin's in his 5th season already. It's been 5 years since Paul Sapochny left. They made the playoffs twice under Craig. And the first one by McGowan is good, and he leads the way. 12 points.
Yep, 12 points. Pitt, North Carolina, 49 in the second half, Mike, apiece.
They're down 6 now, last I checked. Cam Johnson has 16. That's probably why
They need something.
Yeah. They need others. That's the problem. Not enough others. And no deep. They can't guard the ball at all. They may be the worst on-ball defending team I've ever seen, and they can't guard the rim. There's Rieger all the way in with the left hand.
5 quick ones for RJ.
He's come out of the gates quick in the second half, and it's 33-19.
Problem with Pitt is they have no point guard, they have no big man. They got all threes out there.
Oh, nice pass inside, and the lay-in by Winston. Isaac Winston's second basket, 4th point. 33-21. Rams by 12.
Entry pass to Timmons. You get that, you can do a lot with it.
Braden looking for help. Got it back out to Boda. Boda's taking the launch T-shirt off. And now steal by McGowan. McGowan drives all the way in, lays it up. That was altered by Boda as he got back and got out of the gym. Timmons rebounds it. Out to Christ. One thing about Johnny, for someone who could jump as high as he can handle the ball pretty well, as you would know that. Now Rieger, back out to Boda. Highlands by 12.
Gonna call off.
My vestibule report was I told Mr. Tonelli outside that Christian spends more time on almost as much time on the floor as Desort in the first half, and that's saying something.
Yep. Give us good quality minutes.
Off the inbound, it came to Timmons, but good defense by Palmer to shut him off. Now Christ all the way with a reverse and lays it in.
Johnny blew up the baseline that time, Mike. He's got a dozen.
35-21, Highlands by 14. McGowan drives it in.
No way, no way. He stood there and blocked the basketball. Wow, that is his third.
Wow, is correct.
And 2 of them weren't fouls.
You know, I watched the Hall of Fame ceremony that we had for Rich Falter and Micah Mason as McGowan makes the first on television on YouTube. If you have one of these great televisions that has the apps on it,
right,
you can dial the YouTube up and you can watch the game. 55 glorious inches of Highlands Golden Rams basketball on YouTube. You gotta love that.
In high definition.
In high definition too, with that camera. And
we got to tell you, when we
and MP4, we have to dumb it down to MP2 to send it to Comcast. I'm able to get it on YouTube at MP4 as Timmons makes that.
And high definition.
Yeah.
High definition, we lose that on Comcast too.
37-23, but that's another...
Whoa!
Boy,
That block, Mike.
like you said, he goes up at stages. McGowan steps back. Here's a three. It's off the rim. Rebound Timmons.
That was impressive, Mike. Not only Johnny, but then Mitch DeZor blocked the shot.
It's
too.
YouTube, Highlands High Football Channel. I know that doesn't make any sense, but that's where it all is. That's what they set up for us. Rieger left a man in the air. Drives to the basket. Runner, yes. Rieger with 7 points in the third quarter, and it's 39-23.
This happened last time, too, Mike. We just started distancing ourselves.
Timeout. Greensburg Salem at the 5:10 mark. Craig Mankins wants to talk it over. He feels this one's slipping away a little bit.
Smart idea with a young team, Mike, to get a timeout here so it doesn't get too far away. Gives us a chance to talk about Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph. Proudly welcome you to Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group. Serving the AK Valley for decades, Lucchinos are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of financial investments. Is your retirement fast approaching? Let the Lucchinos help you explore rollover options for your 401k, including industry-patented fee structures with variable annuities. Even when it comes to finding the best health insurance to cover your family, Joe and Joe always know. They're located at 2318 Freeport Road next to the Donut Connection, or call them at 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let Lucchino Financial Insurance and Financial Services put you on the road to financial stability today.
Let's listen to the band.
And we got a big gold line over there too, Mike.
There's something, and there's the line. 11:02 to go. Second half. North Carolina 62, Pitt 57 at the Nino.
It was fun while it lasted. That 11-point lead, Mike, at halftime now increased to 16 here. Only 3 minutes into the third.
Yeah, things are looking good here. The ball's loose on the floor. They battle for it. Jump ball.
Greensburg, if they're right. And they are.
They are. Lions will keep it. 5:04 to go. Highlands by 16. McGowan. Split three Rams defenders. Now is a 3-on-2 the other way. Page with a runner. Off the rim, no good. Rebound McGowan on the weak side. He's got a nose for it. There's no doubt about that. He's got 17.
He's one of those kids, Mike. He's always around the basketball.
17 to the 25. It's 39-25.
We say as the basketball finds him.
Boda lets a three go off the back rim. Timmons weak side rebound. Had good body position. Pump fake shot no good. And he got fouled on the way down. He was a little bit too much for Ryan Thomas to handle there, the freshman.
And I thought, Mike, he was going to get rim rejected, but he just worked that body just ever so much to get in position to have a field goal attempt.
First foul on Thomas. First foul on Greensburg Salem second half.
They're going to say that was not in the act of shooting?
I guess it was when he was down and not up. I like it better this way. We can get three this way. They go in deep to DeZord.
Nope.
You could have an entire foot back there. DeZord steps back, down, two-pointer. You have to have an entire foot in the back.
Yeah. It's one of the most misunderstood rules in basketball, Mike.
It's like quarterback going over the line of scrimmage. There's steal. Great job by DeZord to knock it free and Boda to steal it. Rams by 16 with a basketball. Boda all the way in. Kicked it back out. Rieger had fake. Used the off arm to get loose. Now to Timmons. Boda again. They collapse nicely. Rieger. Again, the head fake. All the way this time. Glass, no. Rebound, tip. DeZord has it. They're going to call foul on Mitch.
Yeah, I think they are. He just threw away young A.J. Sharp to get that rebound.
Fourth team foul against Highlands second half. To make it third. First on Mitch. Jack Oberdorf back into the Greensburg Salem lineup. He hasn't got loose. Oberdorf hasn't got loose for any threes yet. He had three the first time against the Rams. 3 threes for 9 points.
Down 16, that's probably the reason why he's in the game, Mike. They got to get some quick ones here.
Highlands led by as many as 17 late in the first half. Here's McGowan.
You know, Mike, they lost by 6 to Kiski. It was 46-40.
They've lost to Kiski by 6 and by 5. Other section games by an average of 22. So they just play Kiski well, apparently.
Well, Coach Mankins asked, how do we lose them?
Oh, wide open Ursig. He walked before he shot it.
That's a close one.
That was.
Because you're entitled that.
And he's really surprised. He doesn't think so.
And I think if it had just kept moving, he stopped.
He kind of hesitated a little bit.
Exactly.
May have thrown the official off. That can happen sometimes too. Oh, Desort just put 2 hands up and stole it, and in a foul in frustration on Page, he just reached in.
Jalen's second.
3:26 left third quarter. Now Palmer's going to come back in.
13 of 7 turnovers, Mike, so we're going to hopefully get a little distance on that turnover number.
The Rams have certainly played well tonight, as they did last Friday against Armstrong, but this is the 2 in a row they won the last time.
Yeah, so we do not want to have deja vu all over again.
We have a quick turnaround Friday night into Saturday afternoon, too. That game on Saturday at Highlands against Deer Lakes is at 2. JV game 12:30. So we'll have the backup catcher playing, and
little afternoon
have to make sure the bullpen's rested.
Nice job.
Now, Christ did get a rim rejected. He got hammered. Look for help. No call to be had.
See if Greenberg's trying to take advantage.
McGowan now worked to right side to Tar.
Johnny back in the defense now.
Back out to McGowan. Less than 3 to go, third quarter. Highlands by 16. Here's Oberdorf wide open for 3. He drains it. He's a sharpshooter.
Mitch went down hard there, too.
He did. Looks like he got an arm in the back there. Off the roll. Desort goes in, put it off the glass. He'll go to the line and shoot 2 at 2:37.
That time he got that bump he thought he'd get the last time. Mitch, first time to the line tonight, Mike.
Yeah, it is. Rams haven't been there very often tonight. Johnny Christ has spent most of the time there.
It's 2 of 3. Braden's 0 for 1. That's it.
So Desort shoots a pair. One more.
Mitch 78% from the free throw line.
41-28. Christian Tanilli back in the lineup. Johnny Christ sits down. Mitch hits the second, 1 out of 2. He's got 11, and Highlands leads it by 14, 42-28. One spurt, I think, could put it away now.
Bringing the pressure, trying to get that spurt.
And McGowan does get it across finally. Double team by Boda and Rieger. Now Palmer to Oberdorf. Steps back. That's 2. It's good. He's got a sweet stroke. He's got 5 real quick. Off instant offense off the bench. 42-30.
That's what he does, Mike. He's one of those kids we call him a stand-up shooter. You get the first one, you got to close them out after that.
Big series here defensively for Greensburg Salem. If they can put the stop on, Mitch off the move, dipper, rebound Palmer. They can get this to double figures. They got to figure they're in it. Oberdorf right side. He's going to shoot it anyway. Forced that one a little bit. Tanilli saved it to Ursig. Now to Boda. Rieger drives all the way to the basket. Rieger shot. Offensive foul.
How about the basket? Basket count? Basket?
No, they never call the basket good, even though it could be many times.
If the ball leaves the hand.
You never see that anymore. Do you agree?
Yeah, but the rule is if the ball leaves the hand before contact.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was the case that time. The one we had last week definitely was. You never see that. Too much thinking involved. McGowan missed the first and Tanilli the rebound.
Tanelli altered that shot, Mike, just by trying to take the charge.
Nice pass by Desort and Boda. Had a dipper. The Rams have gone cold here recently. Mankins a rebound. Out to McGowan. Kicked it back out. Oberdorf. Not bashful.
He's out there for a reason, Mike.
Oh, Palmer made his own move. A room around Ursig. And it's 42-32.
All of a sudden, 10-point game here.
6 straight points for the Lions. Rieger, trouble. Time timeout, Highlands. Stosh saw he was in trouble and decided to take it. 58 seconds left of the third quarter.
Like we look at the top 5 in 5A. Moon is the top at 13-3. They're playing home against Hawk. They beat Hampton 47-46. Hampton moves all the way up to number 2 from the 5 spot. And they, again, are playing Moon. Char Valley is number 3. And, again, they will play Hampton tonight. So there'll be a big move there. McKeesport, 12-3. They beat TJ the other day 47-43. They're at West Mifflin. And Mars has fallen all the way down to 5th. They beat West State 96-65, but then they turn around Saturday and they lost to Lincoln Park at Montour 81-78. It's going to be a crazy playoff, Mike, because 1 through 12, anybody can beat anybody, you ask me.
Next step for the Rams, too, is they're going to have to start beating some teams with winning records. They've only done it twice.
Luke Cochran in there now.
Armstrong 9-8. They beat them twice, and the best record of any team they've beaten is East Allegheny, who's 10-5.
They're winning their section.
Well, Tonelli went in to get it back after he threw a bad pass in there. It was knocked away by Sharp and stolen by Greensburg Salem, and they're finishing the third quarter here on a little bit of a run. It's 6-0 right now, and they have a chance to get it under double figures. Oberdorf.
Possession area belongs to Highlands.
Need to get a turnover, and they can get 2.
Luke Cochran out there, Mike, had 20 in the JV game.
This is Sharp, 20 seconds. Oberdorf with 5 quick points off the bench. He kind of started this.
I wouldn't be home for 1 down 10, Mike.
Boda kicked it out, and really fortunate Sharp wasn't called for traveling on that.
Mank is getting back in there, McCowan also.
Yeah, McGowan was down for a little bit there, and
they want to get him that last shot.
8.6 on the clock. Mankins looks for help. Tyler Williams baseline, stolen for a moment by Christ, but they get inbound it again, and Rams took half of the time off. 4 seconds now. Coach Jeff Mankins in the jacket. Don't know how he's pulling that off either. God bless him.
Some guys are dedicated.
So here we go. One more try, 4.2. Mankins will key it in. He had Sharp running deep. Gotta watch the 5 seconds. McGowan takes it. 2 seconds. Foul contact. It won't go, though. Oh, there's a lot of contact in there, and no fouls called. As the third quarter comes to an end, Highlands maintains a lead that's only 10 now. Highlands 42. Greensburg Salem 32.
Great look at it.
They did get a good look, and McGowan will take it from anywhere on the court. Well, winter is here. We had a little bit of everything today.
Oh, yeah.
So now is the time to stop into Highland Tire and their newest location, Highland Integrity Alignment. See why they've been voted the best place to buy tires in the AK Valley for 24 consecutive years. Highland Tire is a family-owned and operated business that carries one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires in the Pittsburgh area. And if you don't see it on site, just tell them about it and they'll get it for you. Visit HighlandTire.com or call them in Trenton at 724-224-9222 or in Natrona Heights at 724-224-7900 or their new location, Highland Integrity Alignment, 724-224-5900. Highland Tire, service, integrity, price, we deliver. They're fired up.
Tony would love these numbers, Mike. Highlands in the first quarter, 14. Second quarter, 14. Third quarter, 14.
So Highlands is going to end up with 66. And we don't know what the Lions are going to have.
15-14 that quarter. Greensburg Salem, and how does it improve that 11-point lead to 16 at one time? So quite a run by Greensburg Salem at the end of the third quarter. Let's see what happens here in the fourth.
And Greensburg Salem finished up the quarter on a 6-0 run. It was 42-26. Timmons looks for someone. Now got it to Rieger. It's almost trivia time, too, isn't it?
Yes.
Here's Christ driving in. Kicked it back out, and we're going to have a foul and a bump on the inside, and that's going to go on Isaac Winston, number 40. Team fouls are even at 4 apiece second half. Highlands leads it by 10.
It involves playoff clinching, Mike. We were talking about that all night.
Okay.
The
You said we've had 2.
Yes, in our section.
MSA doesn't have Kiski, but I do, because Armstrong and Franklin Regional are going to play one more time, so somebody will lose.
Nice double screen.
Boda. Off it, missed the shot, and Palmer the rebound. Boda made 3 the other night. He has no 3s tonight. Just made 1 2-pointer in the first quarter. Oh, McGowan with a nice spinning move in the lane, and the lead is cut to 8.
19. Boda's under the weather, Mike. He had that shirt on for a reason. He decided to take it off, and you could just see he's peaking.
Right. And he is pale.
Don Martink is not here tonight due to illness.
Christ, back the man in, laid it up, missed it. Timmons on the weak side, and a foul on Highlands. They're going to call Christ.
Nope.
No, Timmons.
And
his fourth. In an 8-point game now. 8-0 run for Greensburg Salem.
Got to stop the bleeding here, Mike. Johnny tried. They're going to call foul on him. That's his third. Our bigs are in trouble.
And the numbers start to move up against Highlands now.
4th Highlands foul. Greensburg has 5.
7:04 to go.
What was a comfortable 16-point lead has been cut in half, Mike.
McGowan drives into the paint, throws up a wild one, missed it. Freeman lost the handle, now dives for it on the floor. It's loose. Jump ball, this should go to Highlands.
It does.
Desort fought it out of there as he battled with Jalen Page.
Guess what, Mike? He had it wrong again. It's Greensburg's ball.
Okay.
Fourth quarter.
Well, see, they need to change that.
Yes.
All I could do is see what it shows me.
Yes, the official scorer having a tough time with possession tonight. That's the second error.
Here's McGowan, stops, pops off the back rim. Rebound, Rieger tipped it and got it off the deflection. Rams need a basket. They haven't scored since the 8th grade picnic.
Been a while.
Now another jump ball. Highlands really gets it this time.
I think so.
More jump balls than a girls' game.
There's been a ton of them. Maybe that's why he's having trouble with it.
Christ now worked it back out to Rieger. Off the screen, Boda. Steps
Wide
back.
open.
His 3 is off the back rim.
Can't buy one tonight.
Rebound, McGowan. The Rams are ice cold from the field right now. Greensburg Salem on an 8-0 run, and McGowan's going to shoot 2 at 6:21.
You can't let a scorer get a full head of steam, Mike, at the top of the key and come untouched to the basket. Just can't do it. Somebody's got to stop the ball.
Romello Freeman picked up the foul. That's his first, and all of a sudden, this is a 2-shot foul, but Greensburg Salem is now in the bonus.
And, Mike, that's not Romello Freeman's fault.
20 points for McGowan. He's got 20 of the 35. The lead is cut to 7. It's a 9-0 run.
So much for cruising.
Now that ended here about 5 minutes ago. Second one is off. Christ had it, lost it, but got up in the air and got it to Rieger. Now to Tonelli forecourt. Back to Freeman. Freeman crossover, now to Rieger. Rieger, class. In and out and in again.
There you go. Hopefully that breaks the dam here, Mike.
Rieger's got 9 all in the second half. 44-35.
Here comes a double right there at half court. You get broke through it, though.
Oh, look at McGowan. Nice move. Kicked it back, and Winston missed a shot, but Palmer got the rebound. McGowan was too unselfish there. He just needed to take that right to the basket. That almost cost him, but it turned out that it didn't. 44-37. Rieger with a runner. Settles, yes.
Finger roll for RJ. Timeout Highlands.
Okay, you have time to do trivia now.
He's got 11. Yeah, we were talking earlier about clinching a playoff spot. The question is, who has already clinched a playoff spot and owns the WPL record for the most playoff appearances? They've already clinched.
They're already in.
Yep.
And they have the WPIR record for most playoff appearances. I'm going to consult my lineup sheet. There are no records on here. Let's see.
A perennial, as they would say.
A perennial, I would say. How about Jeanette?
Close, but vision-wise, but not Jeanette. think this is a 3A team, Mike. Don't
Okay.
shoot me. If you see them in the list, I'll tell you what it is.
How about Aliquippa?
Not Aliquippa.
You can look at that and tell me where they're at. Greensburg Salem will key it in. Oberdorf will do it. Out of Palmer, backcourt. Rams with the pressure on as Stosh called timeout there to try to set up his defense.
3A.
3A. Defense has been good.
Yeah, you're holding the 37 points.
Here's McGowan. Right side to Winston. Needs some help, and now Sharp flashes out. Center circle.
And McGowan, the man with the ball, is 20 of the 37.
All the way to the basket. Got fouled on his way in. Scores and draws the foul.
He's got 22 of the 39 now, Mike. Who are they going to get? Johnny Christ, his fourth. Christ with 4. Timmons with 4.
And if McGowan makes his free throw, it's a 6-point game with 5:12 to go. It's 46-39. 13-4, Greensburg Salem run. He drains it.
He's got 23 to lead all scorers, Mike.
46-40.
Cut that 16-point lead down to 6. Still feel comfortable though, Mike, even though it's
I don't.
I do. It's a matter of imposing our will.
Here's Rieger. Inside to Desort, and Desort is fouled. Now they get the ball right into Mitch there, and that was a good move.
Takes it right into Jalen Page's chest as he's taught. Draws the 3rd foul. That is their 15th foul. Highlands already has 8, Mike.
Rams will key it in. Boda loops it in deep to Desort. Less than 5 minutes to go. Desort all the way to the basket, lays it up and scores. He got hammered on the arm as he let it go, but will take the basket, 48-40.
Impose your will.
Marvell McGowan. Around a Palmer screen.
He walked.
He
That's a
did,
walk.
and
There
turns
you
it
go.
over.
There's the Euro step, and there's the walk. That was the walk. You can't land. It's kind of a rule. The rule of verticality.
48-40. Chance to get it back into double figures. Here's Desort. Right in front of Coach Stosh. Out top to Freeman. Now Tonelli right side. Rieger put it on the floor. Got in a little bit of trouble.
His own man bumped him up.
And traveled.
Yeah. And that rule of verticality, Mike, with the Euro step is you can go up and you can land in the same spot. You can't land ahead,
Right.
though. And that's what...
You can't advance your position.
Exactly. McCowan did that time. Keep the pressure on.
4:21 to go. 48-40 Highlands. Another must-win game, really. Freeman with a foul in the backcourt.
What this does, Mike, unfortunately, it shuts the clock off with an 8-point lead, puts them on the foul line with a 1-on-1. That's going to be their last 1-on-1. Highs at 19 fouls. Everything will be 2 shots after this.
Craig Mankin's doing a lot of substituting, too, trying to go offense-defense here in the late stages of this one. Palmer will go to the line, the 6'2 senior. 48-40, Highlands by 8, 4:19 to go.
Palmer 1 for 2 so far.
Back rim and in. Boy,
It's your day when that happens.
that hit dead and went right in.
Exactly.
He couldn't add much spin on that one. 48-41. That's better. 48-42.
6-point lead again. 2-possession game, if you want to say it that way, Mike.
16-6 run since Highlands led 42-26. Another big possession. Rieger all the way to the basket. Rieger got fouled. It's on the floor, the ref says, so the Rams will key it in.
TJ Tarr going to get that one. His second.
He's a freshman too, number 10.
And when you have freshmen out there at crunch time, Mike, best way for them to learn.
Loops it into Zort. Drives in. Mitch all the way. Scores.
Imposing your will.
50-42. Highlands by 8, nearly a steal by Ursig, and they're going to get him on a foul. And it's going to be a 2-shot foul,
tough one
80 feet away from your basket.
You applaud the hustle, you question the turning the clock off. 3A, Mike.
Oh, that's trying to forget about the question. And while they're shooting foul shots, I will.
Most playoff appearances.
I'm going to do my best to take one guess at it.
Study him up.
Clay Palmer at the line, 2 for 2 a minute ago, misses that one. Washington.
I asked you to study him up. You went all the way to the last one in section 4 alphabetically. It is Washington.
Palmer makes 1 out of 2. Their gym is great. They have seats. They don't have bleachers.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Individual seats.
Yep, like an auditorium. How many times have they been in the playoffs?
Wow, that's a great question. I couldn't even hazard a guess. I'm going to say 50.
61.
Hello.
Yikes.
50-43. Highlands by 7. Boda. Now Tanilli. Got around McGowan.
He had
he threw it in. Somehow it got through, and Boda was able to save it. Rieger, as Greensburg Salem turns up the heat defensively. Boda all the way to the basket. Oh, nicely done. With the right hand, he put it in. And it's back to 9.
He doesn't have many tonight, Mike, but that was a big one.
52-43.
Christian just waited that 1 second too long, Mike, to make that cross.
He had the idea.
Yep.
Page. Spin move by McGowan, but Ursig got him from behind.
Great job.
Lead feet out. Desort blocked from behind. Offensive foul against Desort.
And Mike, I'm going to say yes to that one.
Bodies everywhere. That's one you're watching on. You watch this on YouTube. You slow that one down, back it up, take a look.
TJ Tarr limps off, Mike, because he took the brunt of that.
And Mitch is thick.
Yep.
You get hit by Mitch, you know it. Ask a lot of quarterbacks.
And you can't question Highlands leaking out like that, Mike. They had numbers. Just couldn't take advantage. They want to tile the floor up.
Player control foul there, so no shots. This will just be Greensburg Salem will have possession at 2:50 to go. Highlands 52, Lions 43.
The towel was thrown out to clean up the spot, and RJ threw it back out.
Somebody threw in the towel. Here, there you go.
There you go. Isn't that what the grapplers do, Mike? They throw in the towel?
Boxing. That's what the corner does. If anybody actually watches. I don't know if they can do that in MMA. You got to throw it over top of the octagon.
That's called flinging it.
Yeah.
I've been very impressed by this McCowan kid tonight, Mike.
Oberdorf.
That is not his game. He's a stand-up shooter.
Right. They're sharp, and that's why he's in there right now. He had those 5 quick points in the third that got their run started.
Yeah. He keyed it.
Highlands by 9. McGowan drives to the basket. Got Boda in the air and turned it over at 2:21.
Kept waiting for contact, never got it. And Coach Stoss going to take advantage, get the 2 bigs back in. Johnny Christ, Braden Timmons.
Offensively, they both have 4.
15 turnovers now forced. Highlands has committed 9.
2:21 on the fourth quarter clock. And here's Rieger.
Called us a 1-4 set, Mike. 1 guy high, 4 low.
Desort got fouled on his way to the basket. He'll shoot the 1-and-1 at 2:07 to go. Now the Rams need to make some hay from the charity strike.
Jalen Page picks his 4th up. When we woke up this morning, Mike, we didn't know we were going to play this one. There was a lot of snow on the ground.
Yeah,
it's all gone away.
And they were expecting a lot more out here. Now, to the mountains to our east here that did, deep in the bowels of Westmoreland County, I guess over in the Ligonier area, but in the Laurel Highlands. But here, it was mostly rain all day.
Yep.
And just like it was at home.
Mitch was pure on that one, Mike, and at 2 minutes to go.
Back up to 10. I live in Westmoreland County, too, but it might as well be another world from here. Yeah. It's kind of far away.
Yeah, we got a 40-minute trip down here. Made it right on time, too, huh, Mike?
We were good. Yeah, Desort makes them both.
Was I speeding? Tell my wife.
You were not?
Thank you very much.
We were good. It's pretty straightforward trip to here. This is A.J. Sharp's backcourt.
That helps.
Rams by 11 again. Less than 2 minutes remaining. Panthers down 3 with 45 seconds to go. Oberdorf had it rattle out and the rebound to Timmons. I'm going to leave that up.
All right, Highlands going to take a little time off the clock now, Mike.
Desort plays catch with Boda. By the way, Cleveland Cavaliers casting a wide net looking for a backup point guard. I understand they've asked about Rieger, Boda, and Desort.
And T.J. McConnell.
Yeah.
That would be the worst thing to happen to T.J. McConnell.
Mike is available.
Is that true, that? Yep. But they did inquire with the Sixers about McConnell. But that would be the kiss of death for him because he'd go in there, fill in for an injury. When that guy got healthy, T.J. would be ushered out.
No, they need a backup point guard. They don't have.
There's injuries. There's guys coming back.
Oh, in and out. RJ, good foul shooter. Missed it. Front end of the 1-and-1. Highlands 11. McGowan. Right side to Sharp. Back to McGowan. Puts it on the floor. Gets around Boda. Loves that jump stop. And lost it out of bounds anyway.
It's gotta be a walk, yep.
It was one or the other, Dean.
Yep. By the way, TJ makes a partly $875,000. So he's a real bargain.
Yeah. That must be bad making that much, and that's a little amount.
Like undefeated in section play, if we go through the top, 6, we got Pine Richardson. 5, there's only 1. Guess who? Undefeated in section.
I don't know. It's Gateway.
Gateway, there you go. 4,
I forgot we were in 5.
There you go. 4, there are none.
Okay.
3, we have 3. The aforementioned Washington. You get the other 2?
Well, let's see.
Go to the section. 2 would be undefeated.
Washington.
Correct. We got that.
Nobody there. North Catholic.
Correct.
And Lincoln Park.
Correct. We lost to Lincoln Park. By the way, Lincoln Park, as I said, beat Mars the other day, 81-78. Down in 2, a local here, Greensburg Central Catholic and Shar Houston. And at 1, it's Vincentian and Manessa. So a lot of undefeateds in the section left over.
1:19 to go. I had to wait because they put the countdown of the timeout on there, and you don't know what the time is. I hate that. Disconcerting. 54-43. Highlands leads it by 11.
Courtney, you get on the bus? She's under the weather even, Mike.
Isn't she really?
Thankfully, hopefully, I got mine early. Early and over.
I need one more basket.
Johnny going deep.
Here's Rieger. Now Desort. Desort being ridden on the sideline, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2 at 112. We could be here all night at this rate.
For all Marvel McCowan's done here tonight, Mike, that's his first foul.
Well, he's been great. He's 23 points. Coming off a 24-point performance the night before. The stacking him is, that shows you something.
Only a junior, too, Mike. He'll be back next year.
Panthers down 78-76 with 14 seconds to go.
Who saw that coming?
Hope you had the points.
Yeah,
another miss at the front end of the 1-and-1. That's 2 in a row. Oberdorf steps back for 3. It's down. 8 points for Jack Oberdorf. 1:04 to go. 54-46.
Yikes.
We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back. Rams will key it in. Greensburg Salem out of timeout.
Johnny was deep.
He was wide open. Rieger to Christ, and he lost it out of bounds. It's only an 8-point game.
RJ expected Johnny to get to the basket. Johnny thought the delay game was on, stayed in the corner. How do you call that, Mike, again? Different pages?
Yeah, different pages together. Now the Lions will have it. Just under a minute to go.
Courtney stuck in the hallway.
Doesn't quite know where to go yet. Oh, ball popped up on Dante Parsons. Now McGowan. Back to Sharp. Now Sharp. Back to Parsons. Palmer in the corner. Sharp for 3. It's good. A.J. Sharp's first basket of the night. It's 54-49, and the Rams are fouled backcourt. A 5-point game.
The way they were holding the ball, you thought they had the lead, Mike, but hey, they took it an 8-point lead and cut it to 5. They did everything they could do on that trip. Boda goes to the line.
Boda will shoot a pair. The Rams got to convert from the line. They missed the front end of 2 1-and-1s here.
63% foul shooter Ryan Boda. Good news, he gets to shoot 2 here, Mike. We're in a double bonus.
If he makes them both, it's a 3-possession game. He missed the first.
It will not be a 3-possession game.
He drains that one. It's a 6-point game. Rams got to guard the 3-point line right now. 36 seconds to go. They lead by 6 only. Here's Sharp. Drained out long 3. 30 seconds. Now stepping back is Parsons.
Partially
It's
blocked by Johnny Christ.
Rieger has it. Battles and
Talk
just
about
muscled it
imposing his
away.
will. Get it up
Wide
to
open
Johnny.
Christ. Here's Johnny. 57-49. You get to do it for real that time because he actually dunked it. Hi-oh.
Hi-yo indeed. 57. That's double dribble, Mike. He picked up his dribble.
Sharp missed it. Rebound. Timmons, Courtney start the bus. And this one belongs to the Rams, 57-49.
That's the way to finish it, Mike. We had him all the way, never in doubt.
Oh, goodness gracious.
They imposed their will.
All right, let's wrap it up. Dean, the Rams win it 57-49. And hang on to do it. Any final thoughts?
DJ Timmons, thank you very much for helping us out here tonight. Well, Mike, we have a little payback coming up in Kiski. Hopefully we'll be able to get that Friday night. Get back into that would be 3 in a row, by the way, for the first time this year. Let's go get them.
All right, let's do it. Thanks to everyone here at Greensburg Salem for helping us out. Once again, that final score. Highlands 57, Greensburg Salem 49. For the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik.